Hello and welcome to another rainy, wasted day in the UK. Wow, that was impressive. Where am I? I'm in the middle of everywhere, basically. I feel like shit, and I'm gonna attempt something anyway. It may not even come to any conclusion, but it's years behind, and I was back here pre-2017, and like I said, we're Woodside Green, we're in the middle of everywhere, literally, and see if we can find a bottle. Now the objective is not to get wet, but that's going to happen, and it always rains in Britain, it never stops. It's called drearism. Oh, it really never ends. There's the tripod, and there's some history right there. I have to cover myself up. Anyway, pre-2017, Scancast or Skanska, they were digging around to put in cables for new street lights, and this. No, that's not one. There were street lights, and this corner behind this green box, there was a big shallow hole here, and they were coming up with bottles from at least the 1880s, early 1890s. There was at least 3 black electric cables. Of course I don't want to dig them up. And there was a Victorian water pipe, and I'm pretty sure that this old water pipe was infilled with spoil that had limited bottles in it. So the trial is to dig a small hole and see if I can find bottles. Now there is a long trench, and the long trench went from this green box in here, around here, and it went right the way up the edge of this fence line. But the issue is I can't actually remember how far away the trench was from the fence line, but there wasn't necessarily bottles inside the trench, so it was to the right of that. But what we're looking for is a Victorian pipe, probably dating to the 1880s or 1890s, that was filled in, which is synonymously old with, or well, that's probably the wrong word, with the oldest villas around here, probably these here. So Woodside Green, completely surrounded by everything and everyone. Roots are going to be an issue, not having any gloves, hungry, not feeling well, late in the day, it must be after 3 o'clock, but I'm guessing that this pipe is going to be around here somewhere, and I'm going to use an unusual way of trying to locate it. I don't know if it's straight all the way, but I got these that I had from 2001 at least. Dowsing rods, yes, coat hanger dowsing rods. We're going magical. And if this can find an underwater, a water cistern, a toilet cistern, I thought it was an electric box, it turned out to be a toilet cistern. If it can find that, it can find an old Victorian water pipe around here somewhere. So that's the plan. Oh, it never fucking ends, does it? Anyway, I got my my stand, and I'm gonna attach the phone to the stand, and I'm just gonna walk up and down. You won't be able to see these, they're too thin, but I'm going to see if I can locate a water signal with the dowsing rods, which is both in one direction. And then if I find enough of it, I'm gonna mark out the pipe with that iron, whatever it is that you just saw, can't remember the name of it now, reel with the rope on it, and then maybe I'll have a shallow dig. Anyway, we're in the middle of everywhere on Woodside Green. Basically it's piss and rain, because that's what it does in Britain, it never stops. Only the Irish could beat us. Feeling shit, infected, not eaten. I've had a bottle of tonic water, that's it, and a folic acid tablet, and we'll see what happens. I have to wait for the next video, I guess. Bye for now.